California for 4 years. Then we decided to go back to France, and I work in a hotel. I did the opening of a new hotel for 4 years. Then we decided to open our own restaurant in.
And I'm speaking pretty much for him, but we didn't want to do restaurants anymore, and we thought about a bed and breakfast, but that also would tie us in, and so we needed to do something that Jean-Michel was going.
I do my mixture of cream with the sugars, my avocado. I mix all this, then I add that in a.
And so whatever he uses, it's either a fresh ingredient.
We don't get tired of chocolate, and I will stop the day making chocolate the day I get tired of eating chocolate or tired of making chocolate. But no, chocolate, it's, I love this.
My end of it, I think that first of all, you see the chocolates, it's the eye, it's the seduction of the eye, and then you have the sensation of the lips, and then you have the tantalizing of the tongue, and heaven for the taste buds. These are Jean-Michel's chocolates, and the packaging needs to go along with all of that.
My recipe are all my own creation, so there is some recipes that I already created in France before we opened the restaurant. Before we came to California, I already started to work on some recipe, and then when we got the place here, I started with only 21 different chocolates. And now we have 36 different flavors, plus one I do every month, I do a different one.
But also some of his recipes are sauces that were in his restaurants that he created for different things, and he's just recreated that sauce into a truffle.
Here are the chocolates, the bonbons, who are made without the mold. So I make my slab of ganache, then I let it dry for 24 hours, then I slice it like we saw, and then I let them dry another 24 hours, and then the next day I'm going to enrobe them in what we call an enrobing machine. Robe in France, it's a dress, so we are going to put a dress of chocolate over the ganache. 3 different processes. One, it's the truffle. So the truffle, it's all handmade, so we do the ganache like we are in the avocado truffle. We do the ganache, then we pipe the ganache, then I roll it, then after we dip them in the chocolate.
And you know what?
Love, passion, and creativity.
And then you say it.
Love, passion, and creativity.
And let's try it again together.
Love, passion, and
creativity.
creativity.
You're singing.